guys, what's your family farm? Welcome back to the farm. I'm excited. I get to go over some stuff with you on the garden. In the previous video before this, you'll have seen the update after 3 weeks of planting the tomatoes. If you haven't seen it, you need to go watch it. It's absolutely amazing. All right, so let's get down to the brass tacks of things. Electroculture. Really? Where the hell did this come from? I never heard about it till just recently and did some research on it. Now, I will say this though. This is something that has been tested since the 60s, and it works. And it's funny because you got all these, people out there saying, oh, it doesn't work, it doesn't. If you don't do it right, it won't work right. You have to do it right. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how to make your own electroculture pieces to put in with your plants. By the way, I'd just like to give a shout out to all of our new subscribers. You are a blessing, thank God. We really appreciate you becoming a subscriber, not only becoming a subscriber, but becoming part of the Swisher Family Farm family. I hope some of the stuff that I do here helps you out. If there's anything that the kind of information that you can give me, put it down in the comments below. I'm glad to take anything. Anything that I can help you with or you can help me with. That's what a family's about. Help your family out. So, we're going to do some electroculture today. I'm going to show you how to make them. You have to do it right. If you do not do it right, it won't come out right. Now, it's very simple to make. I mean, so simple. And the cost, the cost can be a little much. You're going to need at least, I'd probably say, a 2-foot piece of wire, copper wire. It has to be solid copper. It can't be the braided copper. Solid copper wire, and you can get that at your local hardware store. You can buy it. It's not cheap. I went and I got some stuff for you guys off of Amazon, and I'll show you what I got there, how much I paid for it. I'll give you the whole spiel deal. I'm kind of excited about this because it actually does work. It's just if you do it right. If you do it wrong, it's not going to work. And I've tested the right way and the wrong way, and the wrong way don't work. It's wrong. So, but I wanted to show you the wrong way, and now I'm going to show you the right way. So let's get back. So it's kind of funny how this works so well and does so well for the plants. It's almost like you're giving them, like, you're electrocuting the plants and they're just blowing up. They're growing like crazy. And it's funny that this is so simple and it works and it's so easy to do, but yet they want you to go out and buy all these chemicals and get all this stuff in your soil and all this unnatural stuff, and you're tainting your soil. You're actually tainting your soil. I'm not with that. I'm not on that. I don't like that, and I won't do that. If we use any kind of chemical on our garden whatsoever, it's an all-natural chemical. Diatomaceous earth. That's an all-natural chemical. We use that in our garden, which that's something we'll be using very shortly. Also, nitrogen, which is rotted fish. I bought some of that too, and that stuff works phenomenal. If you have a nitrogen problem, let me tell you, dose your plants really good. Don't overdo it, but dose them pretty good. And I'll tell you what, they'll bounce back like that. We have been really on point with our garden. As I walk you through doing the electroculture, you're going to see now that span of electroculture will spread up to 2 feet. Okay, so you have a 2-foot radius. So when you put that in, just figure a square 2 feet space. So you want to put one of these in every 2 feet. Every 2 feet, you'll get that span and it'll help grow. We have tested it out. I've got it in here with some plants. And the plants that I'm using it on are plants that are having a little bit of growth problem. I don't know why, but they're having a little bit of growth problem. But they're starting to jet now. So let's get on with the electroculture. And here's what I want to show you. Okay. So I got this off of Amazon. We'll pull it out of the package. Right? It's called, that's what it is right there. Got this off of Amazon, and let's see, they give me a receipt for it. Yeah, they give me a receipt. I'll tell you how much you paid for it. The total cost on this was $36.16, plus the taxes that Amazon charges you. But anyway, so I bought this. This is a 12 gauge, 1 pound. It's roughly about 50 foot long. 50 foot, which should be enough to do all of my garden area that I want to use them on. So we got that. And then what I did is I tested this out because I wanted to see if I could do it, and it worked. So what I got is a piece of 1/2 inch PVC pipe that I cut down into the length of what I was going to need. I also got a pair, you can either use needle nose with a cutter, or you could use some pair of wire strippers like I got right here. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you how I do this. Said this is really simple, guys. This is not hard to do. So I'm unwinding it right now. See, I'm winding. Okay. Okay. So then we got my little piece of PVC pipe. So I know this right here, from the top of this to the bottom, is what's going to go in the ground. And then your coil is going to start here and go down. Now, when you do your coil, what I do is I bend it a little so I know where that coil's got to start. Then you got to figure, you got to wrap it 8 times around. So we'll wrap this around this 8 times, and we'll come up with your coil. You know, it's one thing I hate the most is deer flies, man. Them things bite and hurt, you know? Alright. So, when you do this, you want to go and you want to do it clockwise, okay? If you don't do it clockwise, it is not going to work. Yes, it does make a difference. Oh, I swear. And you know, I even have a hard time when I do it to make sure that I do it right. Okay, let's show you guys what I did. Alright, so I wrapped it around there. I used my fingers to hold it in place. Give yourself some copper. Now you're gonna wind it up on the piece of CPVC or PVC, whatever you got. It's a 1/2 inch. 3, 4. That does make it a little harder when you're doing it this way, but six, 7, and 8. Alright, so see how I have this wound up, guys? So now what I do is I slide the coil down, I hold the coil there, and then I bend this over. Alright, it's about 4 inches, so I measure about 4 inches, is right about here. We're going to pull that out. I'm going to take my cutters, and I'm going to cut it right there. Okay, so now see, it's if you look down in the middle of this, you'll see it's clockwise. It's going down. Now what I like to do is I like to take this pair of pliers here, or needle nose, or whatever you want to use, and try to turn it upright. Alright guys, so we got it bent and turned up. They don't have to be absolutely perfect. You can make them perfect if you're, you know, OCD and it's got to be exact and the whole 9 yards. We're going to ask Amy if I did these right. Did I do these right, Amy?
Yes.
The boss said I did them right. We're good to go. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to take the top part of this. You're going to turn it in. You'd probably be better doing this with a pair of heavy-duty needle nose pliers. We'll squeeze that in. Now the reason why you're making that loop on there like that is so you don't stick yourself with it. That's the whole purpose of it. So you don't stick yourself with it. Now we're going to do this bottom end right here. We're going to grab a hold of that. We're going to twist it around. Then we're going to take this right here and we're going to squeeze it in. And then as you can see, that side's done. Now we're going to spread the rings out in the middle, which is the wrap. So pull apart like this, and bazinga. There you go. You made your own. I mean, they're trying to sell those things like crazy online, and you're paying through the butt for them. Now, how much does each one of these cost me to make? Well, about $1.50. And how much are they selling online? Anywhere from $5 to $8 each. It cost me $1.50. So if you don't want to spend that money, I suggest you probably just best do it yourself. Now, if you've got weak hands and you're older and you have a hard time grabbing stuff and holding it, then it might be in your best bet to just buy them and not make them. But I prefer to make mine. And I've got a lot to make. Actually, I'm going to do this whole roll and get that done. You know, just Electroculture is amazing how it works. How it jump starts. I call it jump starting your soil. It's those microorganisms down there, and it's the way when the electromagnetic static comes down and hits this. It'll draw right through there, go through there, and it'll go 6 inches in the soil. Now, why you're making your 6 inches, this 6 inches right here, is because of your root base. Your root base will go down on the average of about 6 inches. So you're already there. So when you put that in there and it spreads out, it goes to those roots, it stimulates those roots, it kind of gives a jump start to your plant. And your plant loves it. I mean, they absolutely love it. You will not hurt your plants by doing this. Alright guys, so you got to see us make our Electroculture right here. I can't wait. We're going to put them in the ground. We're going to get our plants all juiced up. It's like putting a tomato plant on drugs, but a natural drug. So, well guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you learned something. If you have anything, put it down in the comments, please. I always answer my comments back. If you haven't, go check out our Facebook page that we got there. And coming soon will be our website. You'll have that. You'll have some pretty cool stuff on your website. If you decide that you're people wanting to send us stuff, you know, send us blessings. That's what we want. Blessings. That's what means the most. Blessings and prayers. So at that point, guys, Switch Your Family Farm here. I'm Justin. I'm out of here for today. I got a lot of work to do. I got some peskies I got to take care of. And hope to see you soon. Bye.